Today's Sunday, it's a bit windy and it's Sunday evening actually, and we're down in Santa Ponsa. It's the 22nd of October 2023 and we're just going to have a little walk around. It's noticeably a little bit cooler tonight. Let's go and have a look. So first things, sun's looking, so it's going to be setting very soon. Quite a spectacular skyline, but the other thing that I'm noticing is that all of the fences have been put out on the beach. We've had some rather windy weather, stormy sort of weather, and there's more to come the next few days, and they usually put these fences to protect the beaches from wind erosion. You can see it's been a bit messy. We were in Andrach earlier on in the day, and you could see where a lot of the seaweed had been washed up there. And I guess the same's happened here, but they've cleared it. There are still some parasols out, still some sunbeds out, but it does look as though they're clearing this beach and getting it winterized, as you might say. Going to put all the poles here. These are the poles from the parasols. And there's still I would have thought another couple of weeks of the season left. A lot of hotels going to be closed end of this month and the beginning of November. So looking in Palma Nova, Magaluf, lots of them closing by around about the November the 5th mark. One or two staying a little bit longer than that, but not much longer. And then you've got the diehards that will actually stay open all through the winter. Very breezy. I see the beach bar is still open. But the cool wind is meaning we need jumpers on and things. It's a Sunday evening and there are still people out on the beach. Of course, being a Sunday, it's a holiday for the locals as well, so you tend to get a few more people out. And we've got some volleyball players, which you usually see them in Palma Nova. So we could have a nice sunset. Seeing all the fences is a little bit of a surprise. I haven't been down to Santa Ponsa for weeks, months maybe. I can't remember the last time that we came down here. I did intend to come and see your friend Mel here, but things got on top of me. Anita was away. I never actually managed to make it. So, deepest apologies, Mel. And we survived the installation. It went well. Some more poles here from the parasols, so we're gradually reducing the number on the beach. Time's coming up to 10 to 7, so there is no lifeguard on duty now, so no flags are up there. Just see the slides from the pedlos. Got some pedlos over there with slides on them. They've all been dragged onto the beach. So I suppose we've got one more weekend really, haven't we? And yes, this is the first aid centre, and it's got from the 16th to the 31st of August from 12 o'clock till 4 o'clock, and that's it. So that's going to be the end of the season. Calvia have been advertising that it's Calvia 365. They want to promote things in the winter season. I suppose the beach isn't one of the things. They need to promote other things. So we need to wait and see what plans they've got for any winter tourists that might be here. Supposedly we've got more flights on in the winter, quite considerably from Germany, but also from the UK as well. So there are more opportunities to get to the island, and some of the hotels have said they're going to be staying open for longer, so there are hopefully going to be places for people to stay as well. So 365 then, I'm not sure. That's one of the sorts of tourism that they're trying to promote here, and that's cycling. And cycling is something that does go on throughout the winter. Also the golf, and then maybe some other sports tournaments. Football, just to get the police, international police coming to play football here. Things like that. Just had a big cycling at the velodrome, big international event. More things like that encourage a different sort of tourist. So just looking up at the hotel here. This is part of the H10 group called the Casa del Mar 4 stars. Something else that's promoted during the off-season are conferences, and Palma is a centre for that. And there's a few places that are very welcoming to the conference. People come here and have their international meetings. It always amazes me how far some people travel just to come to a conference to hear people talking. Just going over the bridge, and it's actually got water running underneath it today, and the ducks on the far side there got some water to swim in, and here, well, you don't always see that, but this is because the wind is actually blowing the sea into this channel, and just down there, you probably can't see them, there's actually a lot of fish in here. Nice and clear. The beach has obviously suffered from the storms. You can see sand on either side of here. And normally when we come along here in the evening, there's some little market stalls that have been set up, but they've gone as well. There's McDonald's just across the road. It has gone a bit cooler. It was 23, or was it more than that? More than 23 degrees when we were down in Andratx today. Nice warm temperatures, nice and pleasant. It's definitely gone a little bit cooler this evening. But tomorrow we're supposed to have a little bit of a plummet. No, that's the wrong word. We're going up this one. It's an ascension in the temperature. It's supposed to be going up to 28 to 29, 30 degrees even. So it could be a really nice warm day tomorrow. And then Tuesday the storms are back. Storm Bernard's going to hit us. And they're talking about 20 litres of water falling per square metre in an hour. So we could have a lot of rain.
Y si llega más de media hora tarde o algo así.
This beach bar's closed already. We decided earlier on we're not going to be doing the full tour of Santa Ponsa today, are we, dear? Not going to do the full tour of Santa Ponsa. Just maybe a little walk down here along by the sea. Might be a little bit sheltered down there. There's Burger King across the way. And then what I suppose is the Santa Ponsa strip. Just at the top of there, you turn right and you've got lots of bars and cafes. And if you turn left and you go far enough, you get to a place which is called the Square, which during the summer months has different sorts of entertainment on. And we're just going to have a little walk down here. Nothing too strenuous this evening. I think we are in a little bit of a lee here. There's not much wind, so that's much better than it was back there. Some children letting off fireworks. If you're hearing bangs going off, that's what it is. Now you can see the damage that the storms that we've had the past few days have done to the beach. Apparently the wind must have been coming from the seaside here, and it's just washed up all the rubbish. I suppose in some ways it's good because that rubbish now can be cleared away and it's no longer in the sea. A mountain of seaweed, just like Andrach. And the seaweed is actually all the way down here to the promenade. Now I'm guessing that they actually might just leave this here. That's what normally happens. They normally leave the seaweed on the beach. This happens every year. We have a storm, it brings in the seaweed, and the seaweed's left on the beach to protect the sand that's underneath it from blowing away or getting washed into the sea. And so they may well just leave this seaweed here and then clear it before the season starts next year. I was really surprised to see all those wind barriers that are up there. was a suggestion earlier on that it might rain today, but we've not seen any of that. It has been a little bit cloudy all day, but not seen the rain. The other thing that Santa Ponsa has been in the news for, that's the main beach in Santa Ponsa, and anyone who comes on holiday might be led to believe that it's the only beach in Santa Ponsa. Well, it's not. There is another beach over on that side. It's only a small beach, and over the weekend a couple of large packages have arrived on the beach. They've got washed up, and once they were being examined, Guardia Civil got very interested because it seemed to be hashish, and something like 150 kilos of the stuff. So large amount of it. When they went into the sea and started doing a little bit of looking around, they actually found I think about half a dozen packages altogether of this hashish, so leading to hundreds and hundreds of kilos of the drugs. I'm not sure, nobody's actually sure of why it was there, how it got there, but obviously it didn't actually get to where it was intended. And well, that deal got thwarted. It's a Sunday today, so there have probably been less cleaners on duty. There's still piles of seaweed right up here on this bit of the promenade. We're actually a metre or two above the sea level here. Even around this area, pebbles have got washed up over here. Must have been quite a storm. I always think it'd be nice to have an apartment right on the sea edge until you see things like this. I wonder what damage it would have caused to your apartment. The promenade's just disappeared here. It's got just completely broken up. A lot of damage. But the restaurants, some restaurants up there, still open. Let's have a little walk up here and then walk back, shall we? If we carry on going up there, I mean, you can walk all the way to the end. It's looking dangerous. It's actually completely broken over there. I'd have to do my Mission Impossible to get over that. So yeah, looks like the authorities are going to have a little bit of a winter job to do here to do a bit of repair works. Well, this is all relatively new here, but I can see areas now where this has got damaged. Access points to the electricity, and the seaweed has tried to push its way through between the slats here. Nice panoramic view. Got a half a moon this evening. I can feel the breeze now. The breeze is coming from the shore side. There's the restaurants. We're going to go back and see if we can find somewhere for a drink, I think. We went to Andratx, and then on my return I actually made a late lunch, so I don't think we're going to need much for dinner this evening. The rain and storms may have had a good effect. It might have washed some of the graffiti off. Yeah, just at the end there, can you see the promenade is actually completely broken and smashed up. And what was here is now gone. Head back?
Yes.
Oh, the lights have just come on. That's nice. We've got this illumination down here. You can see where you're walking. Clearly a lot of erosion going on here, so this is going to have to be protected. When the seaweed comes up like this and it's wet, as this is, it will eventually start to rot. It can start to get smelly as well. So I'm sure they will clear that up, but I'm not so sure about whether they'll clear it off the beach. Well, I'll just have to come down and have another look later on. You can see here they've actually put a load of boulders in place to protect from erosion. Of course it's only temporary because the boulders get moved and need to be replaced. So it's a King Canute syndrome. You just have to keep fighting it.
Velero grande. zei net nog dat je zwanger was.
Any thoughts about where you'd like to go for a drink?
Let's go in the square where we used to go.
Yeah. Nearer to the car.
Wir fahren am 1.
¿Dónde van? ¿Dónde van?
Oye, pero es que...
Yo luego me voy a Barcelona unos días, luego me voy a Madrid también otros días, y luego me voy a mi país, a Ecuador. Voy a estar solo 3 meses, y luego la temporada que viene vuelvo a currar aquí. Sí, voy a otro curro.
There's a big car park just behind these shops here. It's where we sometimes park. But tonight we've parked nearer to the roundabout. It is Sunday night, so I suppose that's a good reason why all the shops across there are closed. And there are not many people around. Still the hard and fast ones actually on the beach though. One or two still paddling away in the sea. If you're driving all through these towns and villages like this, speed limits are 30. Drive nice and slowly. And that's kilometres, not miles per hour. Glovo delivery. So he's going to pick up from McDonald's.
You want to try something new?
canoe. It's the Barracuda. Well, I did feel a bit chilly as I was started the walk this evening, but just that little walk has warmed me up. I feel quite warm now. Supermarket. Pharmacy sign here, but it's not telling me what the temperature is. Well, we've managed to find somewhere for a drink, and so cheers everyone, and well, we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye for now.